Sup my lovely bushes, welcome back to another Jump Force video, and in this one we're gonna give you 10 tips to improve your Jump Force game right before the open beta. No one has had a lot of time to practice this game yet, but with the time we've had on the closed beta we can already tell you some of the beginner mistakes and how to counter them efficiently. And for this video I asked for the help of Jump Force specialist Bilbzy. Welcome to the channel, buddy.
Thank you very much, Globku, for inviting me onto the channel. For those who don't know me, I used to cover fighting games quite a bit, but Jump Force is a game I'm very excited about because of various characters, namely Yu-Gi-Moto. So I kind of transitioned into this anime gaming space, which I'm really happy to be in, and people have been so welcoming to me in this space, and I couldn't be more thankful for that. But enough about me, let's focus on the topic at hand, and that's 10 tips that will help you throughout the Jump Force beta. Assists are really good. Trust me, they win games. A lot. Obviously, assists are very character specific, so I'll try not to spend too much time on it, but a lot of players spend not enough time thinking about what they're actually going to do with their assist, and instead they just panic and hit the button. Don't be that guy. Think about what your assist is going to do and then press it. You should have it planned out exactly what you're going to do as soon as your assist comes up. If your opponent blocks it, you should be ready to apply pressure, and if your opponent gets hit by it, then you should be ready to combo off of it. And that kind of leads into my next topic, which is team composition or team order. It's important to order your team correctly. Let's assume you've already picked your team. Now think about what order you want that team to be in, specifically based on their assist. Your best assist should always be in your slot 2, because you can only use assists on the character currently in slot number 2. Ideally, your second best assist should be on slot number 3, but it won't always work out like that. If you want to play Vegeta on slot 1 because you like Vegeta, don't feel obligated to put Vegeta on slot number 2 just because of his terrifying assist. If you do decide to put a character with a really good assist in your slot number 1 instead of your slot number 2, like for example Vegeta, put another character you're comfortable with on slot number 3, so that way when you're on your third character, you're going to have access to Vegeta's incredibly powerful assist.
If you're on the receiving end of such an assist and your blocking attacks are simply getting hit in the face, remember, you're not completely powerless. You can tech out of enemy combos or block strings by hitting your left bumper or L1. This will make you invulnerable to enemy attacks while dashing out of range, and if you time it right, you can even punish an opponent after that. Now during the closed beta you could do this all the time, so it was really an essential tool. This time around though, doing this once will completely deplete your stamina meter. So if you get caught in a combo again, you'll have no defensive abilities. Definitely use this one with caution, or make sure you're ready to punish your opponent if they pull this move on you. If you're blocking and you want to use a safer option that doesn't completely deplete your stamina, sidestepping is a must-have tool. While holding down the block button, simply flick the left thumbstick to the side and you'll dodge out of the way. If you find a hole in a block string, you can use this to get behind your opponent and start your own combo. So it's a very useful tool to punish beginners who just smash attack over and over again. And once you teach them that they have to block your attacks sometimes, then you can get tricky and start using grabs.
At first I really didn't like grabs at all. I thought they didn't have any practical use. They felt really slow and stubby. Also, on a lot of characters, if you dashed in, you were automatically out of grab range. However, there are some interesting ways to use grabs that I actually wasn't aware of until recently. While you're in a string, for example, if you just stop attacking and cancel into a grab while your opponent is blocking, they have to sidestep or dash it, alternatively they can mash out of it, or they're gonna get grabbed. It happens pretty quickly too, so online your opponent's probably gonna be forced to read it rather than react to it.
But if they try to counter your grab by mashing attack, there's an alternative you could be using, which is the smash attack. By holding the light or the strong attack button, your character will charge up a smash attack. This move has armor, so if the opponent mashes, you will take damage, but you will not flinch. Simply let go of the button when they start attacking you to unleash a devastating smash attack. From there, you can just start your own combo. If on the other hand they keep blocking, good news. You can just keep holding that smash attack button, because once it's fully charged, it will break the enemy's guard, and once again, allow you to unleash a full combo. The enemy's options for getting out of this are backdash or a sidestep. Theoretically, they could also grab you, but that's incredibly dangerous, since you can simply counter by attacking them. So if they're gonna counter you with a grab, they're gonna need some hard reads to make that happen.
Some of you already know you have a separate awakening gauge. If you use an awakening technique, which is essentially a super attack, your entire awakening gauge is deleted. However, when you use an ordinary awakening, your awakening gauge will slowly go down over time. So you can take the benefits of an awakening, which is increased ultimate and combo damage, and as long as the awakening remains active, you can still unleash your awakening technique. So as a general rule of thumb, always try to use your awakening before using your ultimate. Just on a side note, some awakenings will actually change your character's combos. Like for example, Naruto, his 6-path Sage mode drastically changes his moveset.
I'm glad you brought up the awakening attacks, because I actually want to talk about how to use them. And this applies not only to the ultimates, but to the special attacks as well. Don't be that guy that just spams these attacks from a distance. It's useless. They can all be countered by simply holding the block button. And if your opponent blocks, then you've successfully wasted your bars of meter. Many special attacks can be put into combos, so just do that. That way you guarantee that your special attack will hit and you won't just waste meter. And this goes for your ultimates as well. Most, if not all ultimates, can be put into a combo. So just attack twice and confirm into your ultimate to make sure you don't miss it. Other special attacks can't really be put into combos, however, but you can still use them as counters. When you see an opponent dashing at you from a distance, just hit them with a special. Use it as a counter attack, and that way you'll get the most out of your specials. But of course, special attacks cost meter, and one of the easiest ways to get meter is
manually charging. This is honestly something I'm probably going to struggle with for quite some time, but based on what I can tell, you probably shouldn't be charging much at all. Don't just start charging in neutral, because your opponent just has too many options that are good against it. For example, they could just start charging themselves, which makes both of you look a little bit silly, or alternatively, if they're close enough, they can just dash up and get a full combo on you. They don't even need to be close. For some characters, they can just throw a projectile at you. The best place I found to charge is briefly during knockdown, or alternatively while an assist is up and applying block pressure, you can choose to charge up if you're going to need that meter.
But ultimately, guys, just have fun. It's easy to get stuck in a mentality where you must win every match, but let's not forget that this is an open beta. You're meant to have fun, so if you want to stop mid-match to just charge your energy and check out your character's moves, do it! The beta won't be around for long, so just have fun with it. Don't take it too seriously. Feel free to ignore all the advice we just gave you if you think that's gonna make your experience better. I mean, it's a beta. It doesn't really matter if you win or lose. And there you have it, folks. 10 tips to help you out on the upcoming open beta. Shout out to Bilbzy. Check out his channel for more Jump Force updates. But as always, thank you very much for watching. My name is Globku, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.